We live yet?
We're on, yeah, we're on the air. I would just say it's 1 minute till start, but yeah, we're on.
Getting your spot ups. We got a TV show. Remember those? We used to do those. Huh?
Uh,
Yeah, we're doing a TV show. Me and John, my buddy. He's my best buddy, but you're number one best buddy.
what?
Okay. Yep, Chester is.
We're gonna forego the copyright worries today.
Okay. What? Come, you want to come like that? Come here. Want to say hi to everybody? Say hi, everybody. Hi, I'm Chester. I get a haircut. Hi, everybody. Give me kisses. Give me kisses. Yes. Love you. Go by mom. Go upstairs.
To society. One day you'll wake up in the present day. A million I'm losing track of something. You're keeping things open. From expectations of being who you better want to be.
Failing before your time, pretty much.
The toll?
Tall.
I would say so. No. We're
Hello,
online.
Amy.
Yes. Sure can. Show is started.
So is that
Say
11?
hi to Amy for
Hello.
right real quick first. It's Wednesday, October 15th.
Amy Roo.
Wednesday night. Here we go. I think we're online. Make comments if you'd like. I don't know how this thing works anymore. It's working. Okay, so we're on. So anyway, we're back, folks.
Could you
Happy.
get volume on my end? I'm not cranked up on mine. Is there a way to
You
get?
sound good. Can you hear me very well?
No,
No, but you can hear me.
you, yeah.
I can't turn your volume up on your
You
computer.
just went up in volume. I don't know what that. Did you
Just
touch it?
now I did.
Yeah,
It probably just adjusted to me or something like that. You know
yeah.
how Zoom,
IA activated. Artificial intelligence. It's crazy.
IA, or AI, art,
I don't even know what the letters are. I know
actual
what they say.
intelligence. It could mean a whole lot of things. It could mean a ton of things. What does it mean? I don't know. It means it's Wednesday and we're here and we're gonna do
Hi,
these.
John.
Damn it! Even though the guests back out, folks. It says Swamp Boys got sick and they couldn't Zoom and had no voice. He said, so we'll just let that
They
simmer.
got stuck in the mud.
We'll let that simmer. I got a guitar back there. We might play a song for you at some point. We'll pretend like I'm somebody else and Phil can interview me later on, maybe.
Yeah, yeah. I've been practicing accordion and it's not going well. So,
People one time they suggested that we interview each other, and I said, "Isn't that what we're doing the whole night?"
yeah, pretty much for like hundreds of weeks. Yes.
For as long as they let us do it, and so far they ain't stopped us yet. We've gotten a few copyright notices for the songs we played. We'll probably get a copyright notice for the song tonight for the what you call the little
When we
bit
have 20
of Toll
seconds.
there, but that was Jethro Tull was a good for playing for a good friend of mine. You all might have known Tom Johnson. Rest in peace, Tom. We're just sending that out tonight. We won't get too deep about it, but yeah, the Zone. He would want us to do the show. I don't think he'd want us to give it up. I think he'd want us to keep doing the show. So we'll keep doing it. Let me know if you can hear us, if you got complaints or questions or ideas or thoughts or any kind of other wonderful suggestions to add. And Phil will answer all your questions. Ask Phil a question night, folks. But they never
Okay.
ask anymore. Like they did ask a few nights, and like I said,
Ask me a question, I'll answer it.
sometimes they asked you a question that was kind of like deep and serious, and you did good at it. I tried to make a
Yeah,
joke.
I'm pretty much right if I answer it. So,
Yeah, that was a moment. There you go. Excuse me. All right, so I thought you were going to keep talking there. Yeah, whenever I thought you
No, no, I thought, and then I go, what am I talking about? Yeah, right. But I do have an opinion.
Oh yeah.
Hmm. Quite a few.
Yeah.
Mm. Sometimes, yeah. But yeah. What was I going to say? You know.
There's the right
How,
screen. On the right screen. Phil will answer all your questions. There you go. There's quite a delay. I know there was that much of a
that
delay.
was a delay,
Oh,
delay.
that was like I said that a few like 40 seconds ago or something, but it just came up on there when I opened it. But I'm opening up all the windows
I
on.
know. Since I last saw you 40 seconds ago, you got another gray beard here.
Oh yeah, you want one?
No, I got plenty hiding under this hat
I bet if yours
with
grew
the
out
limited
there,
hair that I do have. So
if yours grew out, there would be a You'd be gray, wouldn't you? Do you have a gray beard? When's the last time you grew a beard?
I tried doing that years ago. Didn't work very well.
Was it too itchy, or was it just that you didn't?
I tried to do the sideburns and down here. I don't like the mustache part. I tried everything. It just didn't feel it. No, no, no.
I didn't have a mustache for a very, very long time, and I think that maybe at some point I grew it out, but now it's just always there. It's not gonna go. I don't know what I'd look like without it, to be honest. It's been so long. I would look like a little kid. I mean,
We
but
are little kids at heart. We're doing this, but yeah.
oh, I certainly hope so. I hope to stay young at my heart for as long as we possibly can, you know. I'm just doing a little sharing here, folks. If you want to share it on your pages or someplace that you think people might like to see it, then go ahead and do that for us, and we'll just keep going. Somebody new might see it, and somebody new might come on the show and want to be on our show with us and talk with us and sing a song. If you know, you send me a message on Messenger while we're working here, and I'll send you a link directly to join us in the zone. I think all you do is click on it. I don't know if you have to even download the thing or not, but either way, you're welcome to be part of this with us if you like. I book guests, they cancel, they get nervous, they find out how big we are and how popular the show is, and they freak out, and they don't they get stage fright, I guess. I get stage fright every night. I think that's part of this excitement of all this, you know.
It is.
Well, that host John, he's a goofy looking mofo, I tell you. You know, we need to have Jim Connery on the show. We need to have who else do we need to have? Jim Connery said something about enjoying the fact that we're doing the show. He'd be a good guest. You know, Alex Gerard,
I
so he's
gave a late
on.
shout out to anybody, but
I know. I got to be better at reaching out to people like on Monday or like this, maybe tonight after the show. I should reach out to three people for next week, but then that doesn't always work. I reached out to Scramble again to see if he'd do it. I reached out to my buddy in Seattle that does art. So I think we could be good if we did artists too. It doesn't have to be musicians. This could be artists that
yeah.
could show us their work, you know, show us what their work in progress and talk about art with us,
It
you know.
is it is work. It is enjoyable when it came through. I don't know how in our early years, that sounds funny, in our early years, how many guests we had on, and I don't, did you work that hard or people just wanted to come on? I mean, we had a,
Well, I mean, nobody was doing anything for the first year of it, right? It was
it was
COVID.
COVID, that's why.
We had nobody had anything to do on Friday night, so
Okay.
we were
How
itching for something other than the TV news to watch. We used to go on at 4 o'clock or something like that, didn't we? We go on at
at
four
four
o'clock
o'clock on Friday?
in the afternoon. Like everybody should be like making dinner. Like we sit there and talk to everybody making dinner, I guess. I don't know.
It was therapy for, yeah, man.
I
That's
think
what makes me just
I
very
think
happy. How did it start?
seven
How
o'clock on
the
Wednesday
first,
seems like a better
go
time. I
ahead.
don't know. You guys comment in there if you have a a preference for times, or if you think it's even worth us doing any more shows or whatever. You know, let us know. Give us ideas for upcoming shows. Be a guest, tell a joke, sing a song, do a poem, crazy, silly, goofy dance. One time somebody stacked up a whole bunch of beer boxes. Remember that? And then she ran through it and crashed the beer boxes down while her husband was playing a song for us. There's no rules. We're on format. We're zero format. We're called zero format. We have segments, of course. We have a few segments that we do, but we're zero format. We don't have any. We're
Zero format.
officially unprofessional.
Yep. No talking
Officially.
about religion and politics.
Nah, we don't bring. We won't talk about that stuff. That's a
Nudity
waste of our time to
is
talk about
only
it.
topless for 7 seconds before we get nuked. Um, yep.
And then
Nothing
we get a
below.
call. If we start talking about the wrong subjects, we'll get a phone call from our editors, and they'll call us out, or we'll get fined. Actually, if we start talking about the wrong stuff, we'll get a fine. You know, so we don't want fines. We want to make the world a better place, not leave it with less money in our pockets. I guess. Does that make any sense at all? I don't think so. But here, cheers, Phil. It's good to have you in the zone.
Cheers. Cheers, John. Happy Wednesday.
Mhm.
Yeah, it used to be religiously on Fridays at 4 o'clock on a Friday.
Hey, we did it. I mean, I tell you what, go back if you ever get bored, go on YouTube and look it up. There's a whole playlist of all like 150 shows, but I didn't put them all up there because some of them were pretty much bombs, you know. But we put a lot up there that were there were some pretty neat moments. And I tell you again, I need to go back and look through some of these music performances we had. It's incredible, you know.
Yeah, you know what I
Guys,
did?
we haven't got nominated for a Grammy yet. I'm sure there's a podcast Grammy. I bet it is. Probably like Conan O'Brien
Mm,
probably gets it.
No, when we first started, I painted a rock every show. I went up to 129.
Hmm. There's a
And
video
then I
somewhere.
signed, dated, and numbered them, and put who was on if there was a guest. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of, I mean, some of the rocks are super small, and it was just, quick design, couple minute thing.
I just randomly typed in Phil and Jon Zone into Facebook, and it's just giving them to me all in non-sequential order. So that's kind of interesting. That would be the fun way to go look at. Oh, there's Mike Lynch. We had one time on the show. We did have musical guests. I swear it wasn't always just me and Phil talking, but and then
I swear, I swear, look.
people seem to enjoy that a little bit too. We
Well, I don't care if you're watching or you're saying anything. We talk, occasionally by ourselves, so we just wanted people to join in.
if we hadn't made this podcast for you, we would sit alone in the dark and talk to each other. Yeah, I think that's part of the policy of how we do this. I mean,
Mhm.
if you have suggestions for stuff to be on the show, or you want to be on the show, like I said, to promote something, or you want to join us for Five Records some night, well, yeah, Tom Harmon said he kind of talked some shit that he was going to be in Five Records tonight. Let me send him a message just because.
Tom Harmon.
Tom Johnson's the first one on the list.
Tommy, Tommy, Tommy.
Oh, whoops, what was that? What the fuck was that? That was
I do
weird.
a lot of tombstones for Halloween out of wood and stuff. Anybody name that band, you win a prize. John, you can't say anything.
They don't know that band. They got it smacked, especially this
That's,
week or this month.
that's it.
Yeah, name the band, win the prize. We haven't been real good at sending the prizes out, but they're coming. I swear.
Well, no kidding. Tomorrow,
Tomorrow you're gonna get the mailbox, huh? Okay, I'm trying to copy this link.
let me
Okay.
tell you. Where's it at? Tomorrow.
When is it tomorrow? It's happening tomorrow. It's gonna be free too, but it's not till tomorrow. When we get there, it will be today.
Some new old
So I sent him the link. I don't think he's gonna come in the room for Five Records, but if he should be out there, Tom Harmon, if you're out
live
there,
records.
um, well, that's one of the segments we do is we talk about records just for fun because we love
Well,
records.
yeah. Where's my note list today?
Phil paints on records. If you've ever met Phil before, he paints on records and canvases and wood. And I paint on canvases mainly and sometimes canvases. Um, and every now and then a record. I paint on a couple records. I painted on one record and I kept it. I was supposed to give it to you, but it's like up there on the ceiling still.
Bogart.
And if you're unfamiliar with Phil's work, well, just come over and see it sometime. I got a little museum, everything from the Blues Brothers to the Cars to the
I
Buckle,
did that.
the Larry Keel and the Magic Wheels. Um, I don't think that's what they were called though.
Yeah, I was looking at the Larry. I have a Larry Kill. I got a, yeah. Um, Larry, Jenny, and Hunter, I do believe.
Jared Poole or oh hey, let's go ahead go to Five Records Smoke. Five Records. Phil and I listen to records all the time. Oh, the winner is Netatron. Netta, you win a super good prize next time we see you in person. Phil's gonna give it to you. I'm not sure what it is. It's possibly a high five.
Hey, Jenny.
But hey, Phil, hi, welcome to Five Records with Phil and John, October 15th,
Live records.
2025. Just show five records. Mine are kind of random. Sometimes he actually has like a theme to his, which is pretty cool. We'll shout out
Sometimes
to people in the comments box real quick who we're talking to out there. Dustin Feigert, Pascal Maroon, Netatron.
it doesn't.
I think I even saw Amy Griffin log in, but we'll see. We will see, won't we? She was on the show tonight, folks. That's a rarity. So this is gonna be one of them special shows when Amy was on the show. We're gonna remember that. October something or other. Do you want me to start tonight? I think we ought to take turns starting. I don't remember who started last weekend, but I think
I'll start. I'll
you
start.
want to start? Okay, you start.
Sure.
I'll come up with a good one
Um,
for the end. We're all heading to the high office.
Van Morrison. Yeah, a double album. I think it's a triple. Got it recently. Never seen him. Hear various things, but when I listen to him, very intriguing artist. Um, I've heard stories when he plays. Sometimes if he's not in the mood, he'll just walk off. But his music on the radio is very different. And Van Morrison, you got to
Shit.
be in the mood, and yeah, if you really listen to it, Van Morrison.
Van Morrison,
And
full
I'm ter
name.
here
Hey,
throughout this scenario. When I pull the albums up, I'm terrible with names of the songs.
yeah, you're no
I
good
look
with my.
more
I tried to
than
do
or
that
the
one night.
years.
You
I
didn't have to
love
write
the
one down.
bands. Okay, Van Morrison. What do you think, John?
Van Morrison's full name is. What do you think Van is short for?
Um,
It's kind of obvious.
No, not thinking that. What?
George.
What?
George. His first name's actually George. George
Really?
Ivan Morrison. I don't know why that seemed to be something I needed to learn, but it's actually now it's not George Ivan Morrison. Now it's Sir George Ivan Morrison because he has been knighted by the Queen. Speaking of
And
queens, folks,
would and with album art, sometimes less is
that's simple.
better, simple is
That's like brand
good,
new.
and it makes you think more.
You
Yeah.
say that was like his brand new record?
Oh, oh, yeah, it's not
I
even
don't
old.
listen well. You'll have to remember I don't listen well.
No. It's the
Um,
fall theme too. All right.
so the
Go ahead.
Queen, yeah, the Queen knighted Sir George, but speaking of queens, the Queen of all late things '60s, 1960s, Janis Joplin, folks, one of a kind. I watched a bunch of videos the other night of her performances on the Dick Cavett show. So that would have been before like Donahue and talk shows and Johnny Carson. Well, one old talk show with he said a lot of great musical performances, but they showed all of her performances on this one video of her that day, and there's nothing like old Janis Joplin. I tell you, she's pretty fantastic. I really dig her. And this is one of them cool records that's got been played and been in the stack so long that the colors all coming off around the edge of the vinyl. So it's got that circle on it. I like that. That means that somebody had this record and they kept it and they loved it and it slid in and out a bunch. Check out the band. She even had a band, although they're not,
I have that. Yeah.
yeah, Pearl by Janis Joplin.
Pearl.
Great album. Talking about Crybaby and some great stuff, man. Me and Bobby McGee's on this. Mercedes Benz. I don't know if you guys know that one. I heard that one in a while. But Full Tilt Boogie, it says. So that's what's interesting now. I'm looking at it because it's called Pearl, right? That's what everybody calls it, Pearl. But on the back it says Janis Joplin Full Tilt Boogie. So is that the name of the band or is that the name of the
Not
actual
quite
label?
sure. I
I
couldn't give
wonder,
you.
right? Because it always goes by Pearl because it says Pearl there. Well, anybody who has that information in their head, good job. Pearl. So did you notice that, Chad? It says something different on the back. Chad watching too. We should probably bring him in for 5 records pretty
Chad.
soon. Dude's got some records, man.
Yeah, I got eight
Hey,
album
Brandon.
bluegrass albums for Chad. I got to get them to you.
Yeah,
Oh,
he said, Chad, he said he's got bluegrass albums he's not giving to me because he wants to give them to you. He
no,
wants,
they're not for you.
I know.
He plays vinyl more than you or me. All right, this is a band I've never seen, and everybody's gonna laugh. And I'm not gonna say the name of the band. You should know who this band is. Do you know John already?
I'm guessing because it's a band you always talk about, you've never seen that it's probably some kind of special fish album.
Yeah, you son of a gun. I shouldn't have
I don't
brought that
have
up.
that one, but I'm guessing it's a
But
fish. It looks
yeah,
like a fish
all
album,
right.
so and I couldn't quite read the front of it, but
Yeah, it's Fish. Never seen them. Hear great things.
go
I
see him
one
live.
ex
Try the albums if you like, but go see him live. It's
Yeah,
important that
yeah. I
you
choose not to listen to it. Yeah.
you're
Uh,
saving it. I think you're saving it for someday you're gonna be like bored and you're gonna be like, I'm gonna delve into the fish
he-
catalog today. Next
here's
thing you're
my
gonna come
fish.
out singing Fluffhead and tires on the wheels in the car go round and round and stuff. And people
But
give fish a hard time because they don't understand the lyrics, but they're just kind of.
right. I do
I don't know.
believe at the beginning.
I see you, Cricket.
All right, you're
Cricket's in there. Brent Harrison's in there. Hey, what'd you have for breakfast this morning?
what?
What'd you have for breakfast this morning?
A banana.
You didn't have delicious Jimmy Dean fried sausages?
Oh, dude. With eggs and hash browns.
Did
Yep.
you know that the Jimmy
And
Dean
a
that makes
chocolate milk
sausages?
and a coffee though.
Okay, the Jimmy Dean that makes sausages is the same Jimmy Dean that sang the song Big Bad John.
I didn't even finish my story. That's
Were
right.
you still talking? Oh, I'm sorry. Keep going.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Um, so this whole song, Big Bad John, which reminds me of my grandpa and my dad all the time. I always think about those guys more than I think about myself when I listen to this. Recently, I found out that Jimmy Dean is actually the sausage king of, sausages. Everybody knows Jimmy Dean sausages. And this is the guy. And he was doing really good with this song. And he was like, I'm going to go make sausage. And he went and made sausage for the rest of his life. Made a lot of money making sausage. Don't worry about what's in the sausage, just eat it.
Hell yeah. You go to McDonald's or any place.
Another great song for kids that's on this album is called "Smoke, Smoke, Smoke That Cigarette."
Yeah,
Also,
so you said that now I have to go have a cigarette
a good
eventually.
version of 16 Tons. You got Grasshopper McLean. I won't go hunting with you, Jake. That's a great song. I'm listening to this after we get off the air tonight. I won't go hunting with you, Jake, anymore. I want to hear the story. There's a story in that song.
I find through the multiple albums that I have, like Jimmy Dean, in some of the sayings and words and on albums that they can never do nowadays, per se. It's
Oh,
pretty, well, not
sure.
you can't do it, it's just
Like
strange
stuff they
or
got away with it, they don't get they
uh, here.
realize wasn't the best thing to get rid of.
All
Like,
right. What band is this? It's the inner cover.
oh, I can't see it. Oh, it looks like yes to me, but I don't know. No, I don't have that one, man.
Here's a cover.
Well, I said I don't have that one.
All
Looks
right.
like to me, I'm gonna guess
Um,
right now. Hold on, I'm gonna guess that it's the guy. It's man, who sings that song? I'm mad that I can't remember it. Um, dang, man. I don't know. Is there any guesses out there? Smoke, smoke, smoke. Commander Cody version. Is it
My
Commander
Morning
Cody?
Jacket.
I would have
Uh,
never guessed that.
saw him years ago
I
and
was
been
gonna say
listening.
Leon Redbone.
No, My Morning
I
Jacket.
walk and stare.
Yeah, big fan. I've been doing a DJ at home, and putting on YouTube and YouTube videos of bands and documentaries on bands the last couple weeks. My Morning Jacket, good memories back in the day, and just check out My Morning Jacket if you really heard. They're deep and heavy, man. The cats roll. Big
Yeah,
fan.
they are really good. They are really good. Oh, Rob Bailey says there's a Smoke, Smoke, Smoke by Commander Cody that I gotta listen to, so I'm gonna have to check that out after the show too. Um, is that my app?
You're up.
I feel like this is going good. I don't know, man. Did you sit on a couch today? Did
What?
you sit on a couch today?
Did I what?
Sit on the couch.
No.
I hear
Yes, I did today. Yes, I did. And
it's
that's bizarre. I don't sit on the
got the
couch.
couch on the front of the album.
That's weird, in a subliminal way.
Who's the band?
Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
Beach Boys?
No,
It's
it's
not the
not the
Beach
Beach
Boys.
Boys.
Yeah, it's not the Beach
Crosby,
Boys.
Stills, and
Crosby, Stills,
Nash.
Nash. And
Remember,
then
I'm old. I'm good at pictures and hearing. I'll name that band, and
is that the creepiest thing on an album cover ever?
that is pretty creepy. I don't even remember
Like
really
the back
seeing
cover
it.
is just
It's
this
weird.
door with not Neil Young, but somebody else looking out the window. I don't think it's Neil Young because this is Crosby, Stills, Nash. This is pre Neil Young, I think, or
It's probably Charlie Manson. He hung out with the. Yeah,
it might have been Charlie
I
Manson,
got that band or album.
Davy Manson, his cousin.
Huh.
I don't know. Do you know who this is on the back of the album cover? You might win a prize if it's ever in like a trivia contest, and you got to figure that out. Looks a little bit like the Everly Brother, one of them. I'm just gonna say, looks like one of the Everly Brothers. Crosby, Stills, Nash. You know, my dad played this album a lot when I was growing up. I spent some time with my dad this week, saw him the whole album. So only problem is,
What?
so nowhere on the album cover does it tell you any songs that are on the album.
Well,
Nowhere.
I find a lot of it.
I mean,
I
that's
don't
pretty
like
cool.
it, but it happens a lot.
That's pretty cool.
That
But like, if
means
you're looking for a song, you
that
won't spell it.
basically it's subliminally telling you
And I don't have the
open up
original
the
sleeve.
record, open up the sleeve, and put it on instead of just looking at the words.
You're gonna love how the condition this one's in because this is just sitting here like this.
Was it painted?
I just in the cardboard, no sleeve or anything. It's in good shape though. But man, you're talking about wooden ships and helplessly hoping and long time gone and Sweet Judy Blue Eyes, Marrakesh Express. But they didn't put any of those song titles on the album, and
Right.
those are all hits.
Just remember what I do.
I gotta get some sleeves. Tom Harm
For
didn't get that.
great
That's
people who have
embarrassing.
donated albums to me. Yeah. Get rid of the cover. Forget.
It doesn't smell. It doesn't have mold. It looks like would you throw this in the garbage, people? Look at this. It's got the gold record sticker.
I don't. You know how many covers I've thrown away? If there's a little bit of mold, I throw it away. I don't
Not
even look at
molded.
the
It's just coming
because
apart.
record stores and thank you all the people who donated records to fill record stores and people. Thank you. But yeah, I go in the garage. Any mold, I don't care. So I have hundreds of great albums in nice plastic, but no cover. Oh man, Sonny Boy Williams we listened to not long. Just you want the cover, but I have the vinyl. A lot of stuff. Anyway, go ahead. Am I up?
You're up. I did Crosby, Stills, Nash.
All right. Guess
Which was
this.
their
Yeah.
self-titled album. It doesn't have a
I
secondary
got
album
two
on the
left.
back pearl.
What album is this, or what band?
Oh, that's golly, man, you got an interesting collection of albums. Chad, you know that one? Because they were on the inner sleeve. I'm guessing they were, Chad, because I don't have the inner sleeve. And I probably didn't even have the inner sleeve when I first got the record. Um, Well, now you're gonna make me feel bad about that now because I don't know because I made fun of people not knowing what the lyric was earlier, and now you're like,
Mm,
you
I'm
know,
not making fun.
I've never seen the inside of that album. I don't have that one, man. I got Paranoid, but I don't have that one.
Yeah, a lot of yeah. I'm a big Black Sabbath, and Black Sabbath wasn't not about Ozzy Osbourne. Ian Lord and Geezer Butler, they had a hook and a vibe.
Well,
Been
Geezer wrote
listening
all
to
the
it.
songs.
What?
Geezer wrote all the songs.
Right. But and they had different
I
singers come and
I
go.
kind of thought Robert Palmer too, Chad, but he says no, it was Black Sabbath or something apparently. We'll get back to that in a minute.
Yeah.
You probably feel silly too now that he showed you the cover of it. And I tell you what, Phil, is nothing but a good time. I tell you, this guy.
Ozzy. No, Sabbath. All right. One you got one I got one left. You got one left?
I got two left. I'm going again, then you go again, then I go again.
All right.
Okay, so it's taking a while, but that we need to, maybe this is the best part of the show. I don't
Is
know.
it?
You heard that song Centerfold, right? My love's grown cold, something about something, something, something,
Jay Giles
Centerfold.
Band.
And Jay Giles band, right? And then he had a couple of hits that time.
That's yeah,
Peter
that's a
Wolf
great
was like out in
song. You
front with
got it
him.
if I'm in my studio and I put on that song, I wind up yeah, it's got a hook instead of in the background or something.
But
To
what do you think
really
of this
listen to
record?
Jay Giles, my age is a centerfold. Mm, yep, that's pretty dope.
So this is before Centerfold. This is the album.
Hello,
Hello.
hello.
Okay, we'll stop talking about Jay Giles. We don't have the rights apparently.
Mhm.
An off cut again, but the great, great, great art inside. Like they went down to the mall and they put $1 in the machine and they each got their pictures taken. Like there's the album. Album design is done, and of course song lyrics, which is kind of cool. I always liked song lyrics growing up. Um, then you got to put it back in the box. It's a little tricky. It's a little, see, there we go. But pretty genius marketing idea. Telephone, you can answer it. Bring, 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 bring. This is what a cell phone used to look like, kids. Bring, 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 bring.
No
Hello.
kids are watching our show.
No. Chad's watching. That's a cool album, though. I think that's a cool concept. But
Very
as an
cool.
album designer, you really have to think these things through. It's kind of weirdly open on one side and closed on the other side, which actually this one's not ripped. And the sleeve's in there. Do you notice the sleeve was in there? Oh, no, it's not. Yet, just floating. I don't, I love my records, but I don't get them out enough to love them in that. So, I don't know. Jake
It's a
Al,
feel-good thing. It's like a baseball card in my days, but
here's a baseball
I
card.
go through them. I look through hundreds today, and I still got it's just a great feeling. And I remember where I got these from to a point, and
Look at all
yeah.
the stats. There's stats on the back, like here's who played in each position.
Mhm,
Here's what they did in each inning. They all the songs, and then yeah,
mhm.
who
A lot of history. They don't do that nowadays.
who coached him to write the song.
Um, there's a lot
It's like
of
a baseball
writing
card. I like that
in
analogy.
tech.
That's a good one.
Okay, it's we have the writing on stuff, right? On this album, yeah. All right. And my last one, because I got to take my break. There is no writing really, or there is on the back, but
Let me get
what
ready for the
what
take.
band is this?
Well, I think Chad's gonna guess that one because I know what it is. I recognize the car and the haircut right away. Yeah, that's pretty slick looking album, man, right there. Pretty simple, pretty slick.
Yeah,
There's
there's
no BS. Hey,
nothing,
ain't no BS in that album.
and there is the
No BS.
back, which is that is perfect.
What does it say?
Simplicity, less is better.
And does it have words on the cover, or is it just the images? I like just the
No,
images.
and it's embroidered. It's almost like a sticker on here
Yeah.
in both sides. It's pretty I think it's limited. I don't know. I don't care about it. But Billy, been listening to a lot of YouTube videos, documentaries. Billy Strings last night, I do believe, or the night before. Just some fantastic stuff. And that would be a subject that I have my list for maybe later in the show, or if we're how good he is. You expect and you hear something like
We'll talk about him now. You just showed his album. The album's good too. The songwriting, the new songs are good. The
yeah,
show
I listen to some.
attitude is really good. I mean,
Yeah, I got some friends who are touring up with him in Ireland and Europe now. One of my Facebook buddies, a guy I know, he's on tour with Billy Strings, and he played at Royal Albert Hall, I do believe, this
yeah.
recently, and it's packed. And I mean, oh. He's huge, man.
No, he
And
really
good.
is.
That's why I don't care if he's good. Billy.
Okay, why is this not working now? Don't mess with me.
I met him when he didn't have a tattoo. That's pretty funny.
There was a time.
Yeah, I think you told me you got to check out this guy. He's playing with Don Julio. Julio Iglesias.
Don Hoolen,
Yeah.
Don Julian.
Yeah, it's the guitar signed over there and the album from Billy. I need a 2 minute break.
Well, hold on a second. I got another record to show.
Oh,
And
come on, do it. I
you
gotta
have to
pee.
give me a second to get to the
Oh yeah, spread the word. We're not
I
over.
have to. I'm gonna try to feed him some
We
cool
have 3 more
clips.
hours left. We're doing 3 hour show tonight.
We want. It's a 4 hour show tonight. Okay. Well, I doubt that. Well, I think what we could use because our show needs content. Is we sure you could just use a few volunteers. This day and age, people can if you want to volunteer to be part of the show or if you want to be on the show, because it's only non-paid internships that we offer. We don't offer any paid internships at this time. We're working up to that point, but we're not quite there yet. Um, at this point, we are going to take a couple minute break before we come back, and but so yeah, volunteers. Jefferson Airplane, cool. It's got a crossword puzzle on the back. It's really propaganda love. It's pretty fantastic. I love it. I think the inside's even
Yeah,
got
we do need volunteers.
the inside's a peanut butter jelly sandwich. Splat. And the back looks like a little bit of it's got like a cartoon box down here. It's really great. And it looks like a newspaper. Volunteers. Yeah, because I'm looking to replace Phil.
Jefferson Airplane, what a great
I'm
underrated.
looking for somebody to fill the fill zone for me. The other day, the fill zone was on there, and I said there was a little AI prompt, and it said, "What is the fill zone?" So I clicked that like a
Are you
dumbass.
replacing me already?
No, it told me about how we stole the fill zone from. It basically told me how the fill zone was originally used for Phil Lesh, and we're borrowing it basically, which is fine because we are the fill zone.
You
That
know
was
what?
the sticker, yeah, yeah. So you get a break in. We're gonna take a couple minutes here. Let me hold on, play the outro music for records.
Wait a minute. I don't like
Just
that.
5 records.
All right. You want 10 more? No. I'll be right
Seriously,
back.
anybody out there who's on there right now, Rob Bailey, you want to come play a song? You got Zoom,
Yeah,
got
Rob Bailey.
microphone.
Still shine.
We're gonna be right back in like 3 minutes. Pushing you volume.
Papa! You hear me okay? Yeah? I got these people chasing me from Parliament Hill. I got the mailman bringing another stack of the bills. A credit card guy trying to get me on the line. I'm just trying to survive. I got a part-time job with a hammer and nail. When the gigs are low, it's hard to pay them bills. I'm working all day, I'm singing all night, and I'm just trying to survive. I ain't no fool, paying my dues, struggle sometime, man, just like you. I'm working all day, I'm singing all night, I'm just trying to survive. Yeah, I'm booking all my own shows from a kitchen floor. I got a schedule hanging on the bathroom door. Yeah, you could say I'm a one-man show. I'm just trying to survive. Ain't no fool paying my dues. Struggle sometime, just like you. And I'm working all day. I'm singing all night. And I'm just trying to survive. Yeah. Yeah, I got a call last week from Nashville, Tennessee. They like a song I wrote. They want to talk to me. They want to pitch it to some guy named Kenny something, but I'm just trying to survive. Ain't no fool paying my dues. Struggle sometime, man, just like you. I'm working all day. I'm singing all night. I'm just trying to survive. I'm just trying to survive. Yeah, I'm just trying to survive.
Garcia does the Appalachian version, I believe.
Oh, that's our good buddy there. Mike Lynch from Canada, folks. He's the cowboy in the bathtub up there in Canada, and he is a good friend of ours. He's been on the show many times. We miss you, Mike. We're gonna get you back on the show one of these nights. Because maybe we'll just start bringing back some of our old guests. You know, we did quite a bit of we had so many people come on the show. I know we talk about that a lot because we only we're talking about it because we just don't have anything planned for these first few weeks. But as we talk to people, we start to get people more confident. It's real easy. You know, it's fun. You can talk about yourself or your friends, or you can talk about us, or you can talk about Christmas, or most subjects are not taboo, like as he was talking. But we I don't know. Phil just kind of showed some interest in getting back on the show, and he'd been working. I've been traveling, and it's been a heck of a summer. And here we are back with the back in the auction. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad people stuck around through that. I know that clip wasn't the best quality sound. I know it didn't have the most potentially beautiful screenshot. But he is a good man, and he plays some. He really puts his heart into his music, and I am. That's something to be said about folks that enjoy playing music and play music for us. Because don't we all love music? I know I sure do. Well, he must be having a smoky smoke, I guess, up there on the walkie walk, and that's okay. Because like I said, we're kind of tonight. We're not really gonna. I don't know. We're just gonna have a good time. We're gonna see what happens. We do that thing called the ABC game, but it kind of kills the vibe. I get it, man. You know, but we'll leave it to Phil. We had an idea for one tonight that might be kind of fun. But Silly Bings, Billy Strings. Yeah, he's quite the performer, that guy. I tell you what, man. Talk about him. I talked about him all summer. Everywhere I went, people were still talking about Billy, and I'm still excited about it. And I did hear about the kids getting aggressive in the front rows, though. We gotta teach those kids to give everybody a little space, I guess. I don't know. I guess that's just the rail of any show when the band starts to get bigger and bigger. People push a little harder, and they strive to get closer to the band, and they want to be up in that front area. And when there ain't a whole lot of rule about where you gotta be at, everybody pushes up. I've been in a couple fish shows where there was no rule on seating, and it was just ugly. You didn't even want to be up in that crowd. It was too crowded. Nobody wants to be that close to everybody. But that being said, I sure do enjoy a good concert. Last weekend, I was at the Little Grassy Get Down in McCanda, Illinois, down the Shawnee area near Carbondale, and the music was incredible. It was incredible. The one band called the Giant City Slickers, and they were a Texas swing band, I'll call it, and they had a electric mandolin player, Stoffel, who, man, he played the hell out of that thing. It was beautiful. And then the second night, there was a great band called the Gruesomes, which plays down in Carbondale from time to time, and they're a three-piece jug band, essentially. And they had a guy with a little tiny saxophone, a guitar, and a bass player. It was fantastic. Hey, Phil, welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. How's your break?
Yeah, just Chester letting Chester out. He thinks he wants a pee. He's been skunked three times in the last couple weeks.
You still
Yeah,
haven't have you seen the skunk yet?
Uh, no.
Not so much, huh?
And we've had skunks. I was told it comes from across the street from the neighbors. We had a fairly decent yard fenced in, and he doesn't get whacked. I shouldn't say that. The first time he got skunked, my bad. I got to turn on the floodlights. I saw the skunk. Chester doesn't go right up to it. He plays and backs off. He gets a little mist of it, but enough.
Oh,
Up at 2:30 in the morning and give him a tomato skunk concoction bath.
in the middle of the night.
Yeah, three
Yeah.
times in the last couple weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah, you got to go to the groomer next week.
You almost have to go out in the yard and set up a couple bottle rockets first so the thing takes off.
No, I got to turn on floodlights and do the walk and do the
Right.
clap and
Yeah. Make noise. That was pretty good 5 records, man. That lasted almost 20 minutes. So I always talk about content and filling time. We're content providers, but we don't always have content to provide. So some of this has definitely happened on the fly.
sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. Well, you do a little more studying than me. You said you even had notes.
Yeah, well, just sitting around. Great festivals upcoming at Driftless Gardens next year, June
You gotta get
11th to the
Driftless.
13th. People Fest, August 6th to the 8th, and Boogie Down, September 11th to the 12th.
I'm thinking
Driftless Gardens. I've never been there. Hear great things. The lineup's getting better and better. Beautiful place.
my good friend
And
Brett.
I will be Tim, owner of the place, um, Locklear, I do believe I'm saying it wrong, is in People Brothers Band. They'll be at um, Black Wednesday with Old Shoe and People Brothers Band at Two Brothers Roundhouse. I'll be there vending artwork. Day before Thanksgiving. It's a ritual. 5 minutes from me. It's a beautiful thing.
This is the community calendar. Community calendar. I know what's coming up here. You know what's coming up Sunday. We're
What?
going to Peoria and going on Sunday. We're going to go to see the High Hawks on Sunday. Now, I was kind of reached out to Vince last week. He's busy, but they are that. So that band is Vince Herman and Chad Staley from Great American Taxi, Vince from Leftover
Mhm.
Salmon. You got Adam Gruel from Horseshoes and Hand Grenades, Timothy Carbone from Railroad Earth,
Mhm.
and Trucks, the drummer, is also from his Hardworking Americans and sometimes Great American Taxi, Dwayne
Right.
Trucks. Um, yeah, that's going to be a hell of a show, and we're all
Yes.
we're going to that, and that's outdoors at the Friendly Valley Tavern on Sunday, this Sunday. So I bought tickets today for it. We're gonna go pick up a friend. Caw! That's a
Yeah.
chat says. It is
You met,
true.
yeah, you met the High Hawks, didn't you,
High
Chester?
Hawking. High
Yeah.
Hawking.
Yeah.
And I showed
I
their
took
record
care.
last week, folks, the High Hawk record. You got to get that if you get a chance, sir. If you're not sure who Vince Herman is, do a little research. He's not related. Well, he might be related to Pee Wee Herman, but I don't think so. But the idea
What?
that I don't know is are they cousins? They could be cousins. I wouldn't put that on Vince, but I wouldn't put it on Pee Wee either. They're both great dudes. Um, Pee Wee Herman's real name wasn't Herman, I know. But Vince, we love you, you know that, and we'll be seeing you on Sunday for the show. We really can't wait. Will Trask is the drummer. It's not Trucks. And Will Trask is also from Great American Taxi. He's the drummer from Great American Taxi lately. Thank you, Chad. I do hear you now. Um,
Hi, Chad.
yeah, we got producers over in the peanut gallery over there in the comment section.
Good. We
They're
need
feeding
them.
me information we need. Oh my
There are
gosh.
volunteers.
They are our
Volunteers.
volunteers. You didn't know it, but you're actually volunteering for the
It's a beautiful thing.
Volunteers of
We
America.
need all the help we can get.
Oh, and not to mention the other person that's in there listening, the opening band this weekend. You never seen Still Shine?
Oh,
Man,
yeah.
Still Shine. Those
Fantastic.
guys are on fire, and they have been for years. A good friend Rob Bailey's over there reminding me of that because I'm just trying to make it up as I go along, Rob. I promise I will be there for your set. I can't wait. It's a 420 show. Doors actually open at 3 o'clock, but it's an outdoor place where you can be outdoors with your friends and enjoying the space. A little more open air, fresh air situation. Um, yeah,
I'm stuck in the middle of Illinois this way outside Chicago, Aurora. Uh, so I got a couple great venues. They're redoing
you're stuck, but
or-
the round room's like 5 minutes away,
yeah,
and
and the venue,
the
great thing.
venue's like
But
10 minutes. Yeah, they're not.
Chicago is an hour away. You're now, Peoria, Bloomington, it's an hour and a half away, hour and a half. You
Yeah,
know,
I know that. Well, Peoria's an hour and a half from us. We're going an hour and a half.
yeah, but you're still younger. I don't like driving back and
The
forth.
good thing about this show is, well, it's put on by Kenny's West Side, but it's not at Kenny's West Side because
Right.
Kenny's West Side shows you can be there until like 4 in the morning, legitimately. Like they
Well,
don't
no,
pick
it'd have
anybody
to
up
be
till
a
4 in the
hotel.
morning, and you have to really you should do a hotel on those nights. But being that it's an earlier show, um, there's a whole Chad. You have to talk to the girls on that one, but there's a bunch going on. Our vehicles are having some issues, but we're going to be there for Sunday for sure. We'll find out more, okay? Chad, I don't want yeah, I won't talk about any more, okay? I'll talk to you before then, okay? Um, been a lot of stuff happening this week. It's been a busy week, and then today was a crazy day, as you might have seen in my post, and so it's been a
I could barely hear it. It's like the volume's fading.
it's,
Turn your
it,
microphone off.
my volume. Well, I don't know. Is my volume fading for you, chatting? I mean, Chad's my production assistant up in Pekin, and there's Missy May Porter, folks. Missy May from
Hey, Missy Bay.
Canton Shoe Crew, good friends. I met at concerts. Pretty much, I'm looking at all these names on the list. I met all you suckers at concerts, man. I think I met everybody on this list at a concert. It's in here so far
Well, how did we all meet? Through music.
through music. Yeah,
Chad,
me and
Missy
Pascal
May,
talking about Frank
you,
Zappa to me and
music and
Chad
art.
at the High Note to Rob Bailey playing Still Shine shows.
Yeah.
Dustin
I
putting on
took the only time I've been to the High Note was with
Missy May
my friend
sneaking into the High Note.
Pete
Uh,
Jive. He goes, "You want to
Logan
go to this
Elliott,
place?" Yeah. It was the High
Pete,
Note.
Pete Jive. I saw Pete Jive. Yeah, I got that. I got that record. Chicago
You
Farmer.
got records?
So listen, it was Chicago Farmer, Pete Jive, Woodland Remedy, Daniel Watkins, and Farmageddon that night. So we had Aaron Wismiller in the group and the boys that night, and Andrew was still around. Um, Wow, Fokin. And it was a Fokin Tuesday. So we had
Yep.
Fokin Tuesday
Is
night.
it one of the white
5
ones I did?
Fokin bands, man.
Yep.
Yeah, it has like a brown letters with a snow on it.
Yeah, I
I
got a
want to
white
say,
one
you remember that
on my,
night? Because you sat up right across from me, and I sat it by a dark.
right?
You sat by the
Yeah.
staircase, and we
I
were
got a
like,
nice one. I like when I do the whole album white. I got one in my wall of fame, I call it. All the albums that I got signed or hanging up instead of being put away. It's pretty dope. Yeah, but I got a real cool one from the high
birthday
note.
party.
Yeah.
Chad, was it your
Yep.
birthday party? Oh man, that
That's
was
the
wild.
only time I've been there, but everything I heard was great. I caught the end of it. So
I used to always drive home from that venue. I never stayed up and
good
drove.
stories, Chad, from people that I heard. So
Yeah, we had a blast the high note, man. That old picture you showed last week was really cool. He showed an old historic picture of the street with that building sitting there, like when it was first built, like back in the time of cowboys, I think. I think Pekin's a cowboy town. Moonshine is outside. There's moon is shining. I'm drinking water tonight. It's a weekday, folks, and I got get to a concert on Sunday. I don't think I have much to do tomorrow. I'm putting together a new album for the Band of Heathens in the next week or so. I've got that job coming up, and I don't know. You got anything coming up exciting, Phil, other than what you just already said? I mean, what's going on?
um
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Is Halloween coming up?
yeah, I'm doing Halloween signs, which I decorate. We decorate pretty good, slowly but surely. What else is coming up? Got a wedding, work, yard, pumpkins. Yes, I'm doing all sorts of stuff. Yeah.
I am excited about Halloween. We don't have
Yeah, I
the
take
way of
old barnwood pieces and crack them off and work. Bite me, and then I'll put some stuff over here. We hang them in
yeah.
the yard. They're LED acted. Wicked. Do them real fast. Couple minutes. No biggie. Um, mhm.
Last year I had a real hard time telling the kids to say, well, getting the kids to say trick or treat. Like they're not told they're doing trick. They don't say it anymore. It's like it's not like when we walked up, it was like trick or treat, and you got excited and you said it loud, and they gave you the candy and they threw out the peanut butter chocolates or whatever. And they're like, here you go. The apples with the little slices in them, they give you those, peanut butter popcorn balls with caramel and cinnamon sugar. Oh my God, that sounds good, doesn't it? Anyway,
If you never carved a pumpkin, you don't know Jack.
well, and sometimes if you carved a pumpkin, you know it's messy.
Oh no, the pumpkin seeds, man.
It can get slimy just a little bit.
Ooh,
Here,
trick or treat.
I know you like Halloween.
Trick.
I'm making a stack of drawings that we make during the show. Try to keep that. Oh, so the high net was built in 1878, says Chad. So that was cool. We got to do that. Was one of the first places that we set up across from each other, like especially on a one night gig. Did you probably drive home that night? You think?
I
Do you
don't know
remember?
where we went.
Golly, man, it was Laura there.
Oh, but I got stories about that night. But no, Peter.
I think Lindsay just suggested pennies to give away for kids for trick or treat candy. Pennies. Yeah, those people that gave away the pennies wasn't our favorite house. I remember like one guy had like 8 pennies taped together, like so it was a dime, or 10 pennies taped together, so it was like a dime with like Scotch tape. I remember getting that home and getting that out and being like, interesting. Chad's giving out chocolate covered habanero peppers.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
It would
I'll
probably be
take
good. I'm
one.
not gonna lie, but a kid biting into that would just shit himself. Chocolate covered habaneros. Oh man. What's everybody else doing tonight? What are all you people out there doing tonight besides watching us? You got favorite TV show you're watching? You got a new music you like? You got a book you're reading? Come on, let us know. We'll give us something to talk about. We'll discuss your book that you're reading and make fun of you or something. Probably not, but I haven't read a good book in a long time. My eyes went bad a few years ago, and reading got hard, and so I got my glasses, and I started using my glasses. But now even with the glasses, it's not easy. I don't know. I can't
Hell,
read. I promise.
my eyes are going bad. I can't see. I can't read my own name. That's pretty bad, man.
Well, that's why on your sign right now, in your picture, in your screen, it just says your face and Jon Zone. So it's Phil and Jon Zone. Well, when your head's up
Okay.
there,
You want me to move? All right.
well, that's
I
like the
need a
closed.
I
This is
need
the
a
closed
volunteer
caption
to I
version.
need a director in the room. There we go.
What? So Missy May's watching some show called Pain and Gain. That sounds good. I'm gonna guess it's a cartoon about two little mice. One's named Pain and
What
one's
is
named
this show
Gain.
called?
Pain and Gain.
I'm gonna write this down because I want new shows to
I'm
watch.
guessing it's about two mice. One's Pain and one's Gain, and they solve crimes. Maybe that's
Okay.
what if I just saw the title, that's what I would think it was.
Uh,
Two mice that
any
solve crimes.
advice on good shows on Amazon Prime or
Winter
short
time.
mini series,
Winter time
gory,
is coming.
Halloween, and quick and witty? Yeah. Give me some advice.
Winter time is coming. Get a coat and stay cozy because it's cold outside.
Oh, I love it. I love putting on a flannel and having a fire in the yard. Mm-mm-mm.
Do you have mice at your house ever?
No, we have a
Yeah.
cat.
Um,
We have skunks, raccoons,
I have two cats.
beavers,
Well, I still get
hawks.
mice. Here's Pain and Gain,
We're
mice.
not.
But you notice their eyes are crossed out because they were in my mouse traps when I found them. They live out in the yard now, but they don't live, they exist out in the yard now. We had to get rid of some mice because they got into our pantry and we had to set traps, and it kind of depresses me. I don't really like doing that. Anyway, Pain and Gain sounds good. Crimes are involved. Yeah, there's a lot of crime stuff. We're watching something about Ed Gain, which is a horrible show, but it's got us thrown in. This murderer that killed all those people back in the 40s or whatever. Holy crap. Like every movie that we like is based on his killings. The Studio on Apple. I think we have Apple. We don't watch it enough, so we probably ought to use something on Apple. I think we did watch part of The Studio. But for some reason we got distracted and we started watching Walking Dead again, hoping there'd be another series.
What's the yeah, we were talking about watching another mini series that we liked. It was the Ozarks that came to
Yeah, that one was good. Yeah, that one
uh
was good. I watched that one. I think it's over now, isn't it? Did you watch the end of it yet? I won't tell you what happens. Yeah, you might not know.
I don't know.
That and like art documentaries, what I watch all the time, pretty much.
I love documentaries. I was watching the one I like survival ones. Some of them are hokey. I can survive on an island with a pack of matches. You need fire, and then you can build stuff with a fire. You have to have fire, and then you can go from
I can survive at a festival grounds for 6 days with a cooler.
no, don't
I
need.
have. No, I have. How long
I
are we
believe it.
How long are
I
we
believe it.
at Fest? That's like 5 or 6 days, and I live out of a cooler the whole time. Yeah, it was
I
nuts.
believe it.
Oh, and Pascal says, "Watch the greatest night in pop." Oh, is that the one about? That's the one about the world, the We Are the
What is
World
it called?
documentary. Oh, it's about the greatest night in pop about the We Are the World documentary. Didn't you watch that one? We talked about that one, I think. It's about how they made We Are the World,
I'm writing this down.
the greatest night of pop in pop. But it is about how they made We Are the World. It's a cool story because you wouldn't think it happened.
I like real. Others could be some bull crap. I could read right through
So
it, but
think of like if we went to the high note all night and did our stuff, and then after we left the high note, everybody went from there to another place and recorded the song. Like at the end of the party, they went and did the We Are the World. It started like in the middle of the night. There was definitely cocaine involved. I'm just gonna guess, but because at one point I think it was Merle Haggard was there. We got sick and tired of waiting, so he just left. So he's not in there to finish recording. It was one of them that was there that left because he just was sick and tired of waiting. Could have been him or the other big in there, Waylon. One of them left early because they were tired of
Earl
waiting.
Haggard.
Yeah, it was one of them. I can't remember which one it was, but it's a cool story if you watch it if you ever get a chance. Um, yeah, we watched the Ed Gein, the monster Ed Gein story about the murderer, and we don't usually we started the Dahmer one, but we had to stop it. It was just too disturbing. It was just too close to home, too recent, too real. This one's just as real, but I guess they kind of made it interesting by showing what happens with the ideas he came up with when they turned them into the movies. Anyway, if you like gore and blood and guts and fear and disgusting, it's pretty cool in reality. Uh,
Sometimes.
but I kind of also like Charlie Brown cartoons sometimes. So I mean, last week we watched Bon Voyage Charlie Brown, where he goes to the foreign exchange student in France. Remember that one? The best thing about it is that well, there's two great scenes in it. One where Snoopy goes to Wimbledon and plays Wimbledon like tennis, and he gets mad and breaks his racket like John McEnroe style and screams and he hits. I think he hits Woodstock at one time with the thing, but. And then the other scene is whenever this is the show where Snoopy battles the Red Baron. Like he gets drunk on root beer and then has a dream about battling the Red Baron. Bon Voyage, Charlie Brown. That's what we've been watching.
Yeah, back in the day when I got hooked on, not hooked, but we didn't have options back in the day. So I watched it all. Do I remember? But yes, and it was simple, quiet, minimal talking. It made a point. Very beautiful. Snoopy. One
So
of his original books that I got in my collection, old Snoopy book.
think about it again.
I like doing Snoopies.
I like Snoopy too.
Uh,
So think
yeah,
about it. We're gonna
I
go
do
to
believe
Hollywood.
you mentioned that, Phil, you better watch the Snoopies. And,
I
you know,
say we're going to Hollywood. We're going to pitch this to Tarantino. It's about two crime-fighting mice named Pain and Gain. And no, 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 no. Think about
you're
it. Think about it. Phil. Think about it. The mice, and they fight crime. Dot dot dot. We can have vice in there. We can have all kinds
getting
of
your asses.
drug use, and these mice will save the day every time. I miss everybody already. You know, this last weekend was my last big festival of the summer. It was the last time I go with the car and all the shit and set it all up for and stay and camp and live out of the cooler for 5 days. And it's always kind of hard, you know, but I think I'm okay. I had a good summer. Definitely made a lot of friends this summer. Made a lot of high fives. I did something crazy this summer, and this is weird because so I started meeting people everywhere I went. Right, you meet people, and they go, "Are you on Facebook?" And I would go, "Yeah," and I gave them my phone number, and I said, "Text me right now." And I put their names in my telephone and I texted them back and we're having a cool conversation without using Facebook now. And they can call my phone if they want to. I think this is like maybe a trend we should set, perhaps. Like, let's instead of just going, oh, you must be on Facebook, I'll add you next week and then stalk your whole life. Trade phone numbers. Put them in your telephone. You got room for 10 million phone numbers in these things. And then perhaps we'll I don't know. You're gonna have to bid on that, Missy. Think about it. Think about it. Crime fighting mice. But they smoke pot too. It's great.
Ain't
What I was saying
fighting
is,
mice that
and so on
smoke
and so forth
pot.
and
You
whatever.
think they're going to get us anywhere?
It's
They're going
Kong,
to be
Cheech
eating
and
cheese
Chong
and
meet
having a
Barney
glass
Miller.
of wine sitting in the freaking hole going, yeah.
It's the future when everybody smokes pot, and even the cops are stoners, and which they probably already are. Hopefully they are. 'Cause at least they would mellow out a little bit. They seem like all right dudes, most of them. But anyway, what were you gonna? What was I saying? It doesn't matter. Keep your turn to talk. I think now.
It's like, no.
If you're out there, please comment. Let us know where you're at, what's going on. If you want a high five or not, whatever. I don't know.
Oh, ABCs. Let's do ABCs.
Well, we shouldn't say we're doing ABCs. We should start doing it. Like
We should save it.
no, we shouldn't say we're doing it. We should
All
just
right.
start doing it without people knowing. So here in a few minutes, you will say something that starts with A, and then I'll say something that starts with B, and then we'll go from there because I think that
Well, it,
what you
it
know
this
what?
I
Let's
told
just
you it was a
do
pre-show. No, we're going to say something
that we're
there's no
thinking.
anything that comes to our head. It's a random ABCs.
You want me to start?
Go for
Anything that comes to my head.
it. Bullshit.
Crap!
Damn it.
Every time we do this game, it kills the show.
Fuck.
Great.
Eagles.
How about you do the letter after G instead of the letter before G?
What's my letter?
Yours was G, but then I did H when I said, how about you use the right letter? So we're at I now, but it's your turn. This was a game.
I.
Yeah, this was a game on whose line.
Ink.
You can be. Is that really the first thing that came to your mind? I'm holding the pen.
Yeah, because I see pens in front of me. If you want to
Just
look at my
stop.
what?
I said just J. Stop.
Okay. Kiss.
Said K kiss. Maybe we'll do a show next week too.
What?
I said
Okay.
maybe we'll do a show next week.
Maybe. What's my letter? Roll me out.
The letter after M.
Um, gnomes.
Or maybe not.
Gnomes start with a nose.
No, they don't. It's okay. I'm
Um,
gonna pee now, so
okay, your letter.
no, I think you're P.
P.
Because I said you said gnomes.
Yeah.
I said
Okay. Okay. I need a dictate. Pink Floyd.
quit just naming bands, man. Use the letter. Use the letter like
No, because I have an album looking at me that's Pink Floyd, Dark Side of the Moon.
okay,
It
that's
doesn't
fine.
have to be bands. It's what's the first thought in your mind.
So what I said was quit just naming bands with a Q.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. No more bands.
So
P.
that,
Want to start over?
just listen to the first letter.
Okay, your turn.
O comes after Q.
No.
Okay,
P.
Q.
P.
Really? Really, Phil? Really?
Um, Sugar plums.
This has got to be the worst alphabet game we've ever
No,
done.
it's the best.
This has got to be the worst alphabet. No, that's my
We're gonna
sentence.
finish it, you
Listen,
and
my
me.
sentence is the letter. This has got to be the worst ABC game ever.
No. S. What's the last? You can't. It's one word. You're confusing me. I can barely hear you. My computer, the volume just sucks.
It doesn't matter what I say. I'm starting with that letter, and then it's your turn to talk, and then you
Okay,
start.
what's my letter? S T U. You. Understand. I cannot hear you. V.
Volume, I should probably turn up then.
Okay.
I don't think me turning my volume up helps your
No, I know. Okay, go ahead.
volume. I should turn up then.
Oh, copy. Worms.
Exactly. Close enough.
No. I see a lot of worms in my yard when I was so worms.
Exactly.
Um, Yard birds. Not the band. I see a lot of birds going back into my birdhouse. Yard birds.
Zoom, zoom, zoom. I'm going back to my room. We're gonna be doing this again next time we try again. I don't think he
Yeah.
understood the concept that because he was doing words. I get it, and I was doing a whole sentence. That where whatever sentence you do will start with that letter, and then your sentence, the next sentence, will start with the next
No
letter.
sentences. You confuse me then, man. I need
Oh,
I need it written down.
okay, so best alphabet game ever.
All right, let's start over.
Another alphabet game. Another alphabet game.
No. What time is it? That's still early.
All right, Xena, the warrior princess is checking in. Did you ever watch Xena when it was on TV?
Xena?
Xena, the warrior princess. Remember that? It was like the female Conan, but it was like TV show.
No, I did not.
I didn't watch it either, and but I had friends that really enjoyed it, like really. I think it was because she was a pretty girl and she was scantily clad. Honestly, now that I think about who the friends were that were telling me how much they liked the show. Um, brains and blames, no blames the brains. We're just trying to do the ABC games to see if we can remember ABCs, you know.
Uh,
But we'll come back to that thought. That was
well, yeah,
that
Xena,
was,
when
I'm not gonna lie, that was a good one. Somebody said
yeah,
they were
like
crying.
Xena,
It was
you
so
know,
good.
yeah, she
Xena
was
Warrior
not
Princess.
looking. It went from I dream a genie, excuse me, I dream a genie, instead of dicking around, you went straight to porn. There's no medium,
Xena was was
Yeah,
the penultimate
like
like
the Kona girl, Kona the Barbarian girl.
that's basically what she was. Like I said, the female Conan. You really can't hear me tonight, can you?
No, I'm telling you, I don't know what the hell's wrong with this
Is there
mother.
a little volume up button like a speaker going
I
up?
got it all, I think.
Touch the volume on your thing, but don't touch
No, it's full
don't touch
blast.
any buttons because then your screen will go blank and we'll just lose you. And
Hey, we haven't lost power the whole show. There we go. Now I'm blocking my. There we go. Are you there?
I was
No,
trying.
don't start that bull.
That's what you look like when it freezes. That would look like when you freeze
Yeah.
too.
No kidding. I'll be.
So we got a lot of good stuff coming up. A lot of good stuff happened this summer. We're lucky to get to do what we do. I gotta say, I think that the shows we get to go to and the people we get to meet and the art we're making and how people are reacting to it, it makes us feel pretty good. We appreciate everybody out there who supports our artwork. Oh, did she had a blonde sidekick? That's a good question for Phil as a trivia question. What was Xena's blonde sidekick's name?
Zena's?
I guess that's what Chad's saying. Her blonde sidekick.
I never even seen the show. Sorry, Chad. I was goofing around. No, Seika?
Probably like yeah, Conan, and she was a
No, I've never really watched the show.
I don't think he can hear me. We can hear him good. He sounds good. As far as that goes, it works for us. Um, oh, and John in parentheses. That's hilarious. Good one. Nice one. Lindsay. Shira. Oh, Shira. It could have been Shira. That was the female He-Man.
I probably got a doll of the thing from a toy collection, but I don't know who the hell it is.
There's probably, you know what? There's a good chance there's a Xena doll somewhere in your house. In that cabinet with all the Pee Wee Herman toys. Dude, anybody want some cool old Pee Wee Herman toys? I know where they're at.
I know where. I'll be right back. Hold on.
All right, buddy. That's our good friend Phil, folks. Thanks for tuning in to Phil and Jon Zone. We're still here. We again we don't have a guest tonight, so we're just kind of keep shooting the breeze. That's what we're gonna do now. We're just gonna get on the show once a week. We're gonna do this all winter, I think. It's good for us. I came from kind of being in a bummed out mood to feeling pretty good about things now. I know I got a lot of good friends out there, and my good friend that did pass, he's probably just watching us from where he's sitting at, man. So all we can hope for is that right as we get older and we figure out this next part of the journey. What's funny is we did this show last week on Wednesday, and I do all this. I share a lot of places. I share it on a bunch of pages, and I shared it on a page that didn't approve the video until today. So on some page somewhere, they got our video today for the first time. I thought that was kind of cool from last Wednesday. So then, if they really were interested, they could just Google us, which would probably be not the smartest thing to do, but they would Google us and they could come watch all the shows. There's a lot of good shows on YouTube. I got a bunch of shows on my computer and files that need to be organized, edited. It'd be fun to go through them and just pull out the funny stuff, sit down and find the silly Phil moments, the stuff that he does that makes us crack up, because he is good at what he does, and I'm glad I got him as a friend. How about that, glad I got all you guys as friends. Everybody that I get to interact with has been pretty lucky. Some people don't have very many friends. This is not this is a real thing. Some people don't have that many friends, and we're lucky people. We're lucky just because of our talking, the place we go. Gabrielle is the name of the sidekick for Xena. Gabrielle. Matt Robinson, was he in here earlier? Hey Matt, you out there? Probably not. There's only 7 people watching now, Lindsay. I think all y'all are talking right now, so. I think I know who's in the room. At least that's the number it gives us on the screen isn't always the actual number of who's watching. I don't know how it really responds, or I don't really care. Better not know that stuff just to do the show and have fun so that we can I don't know. So for whatever reason, I don't we're not in this for fame, obviously. We're not in it for money. We're not in it for any kind of sponsorship or partnerships or gifts or anything like that. We're just in it to make sure that people have something to do. Matt was possibly here. He never chimed in on the chat, but he might have shown up on the it says on the if you're watching on your phone, it'll tell you who's watching with you. Um, I got my phone open, and I got it's zapped into the TV, and basically like I'm 3 of the viewers right now. Hey man, how are you? So, but the idea is that he probably stopped in. That's cool. We don't know who stops. We don't really pay attention completely the whole time to that stuff. We just want to make sure that me and Phil have a good time, man. I tell you what, we were enjoying life, and so what you got to do. And there's a lot of stuff out there that can bum me out. I tell you that's true. And people get all freaked out on the internet, and they get angry at each other, and they get mad, and they start fighting, and they're laying in their beds, and they're just laying there fighting with each other, and getting all pissed off, and their hearts are racing, and their blood pressure's going up, and their stress levels going through the friggin' roof, and all they've done is look at their phones. They haven't actually looked outside to see if that's really what they're mad about. And what I found this summer is that everybody out there outside the door is pretty all right people, and one way or another, whatever they believe or don't believe, or they think they believe, or think they understand, or think they know, in person, we're really good folks, man. It's just online that we're having a hard time with each other. So let's just think about that when we're reading and we're commenting, I guess, whatever. I'm gonna try to. No, I cussed some guy out today, yell at a couple people for some dumb shit I saw online, but I'd do it under an anonymous name. No, I don't anonymously to post. But Just gotta look out and look for people. There's people out there that got hugs. There's people that need hugs. There's people standing in the grocery store while you're checking out that probably could use somebody to say hello to them. You know, it looks like up there is like the top of my studio. I love it. Although it's probably not how you guys are seeing it. You're seeing it side to side. So in there, you're looking at like over there is my studio, I guess. I don't know. That's weird. I don't know how this is working because it moves. At home, it's stacked. Anyway, this is what we do Wednesday nights, about 7 o'clock. We're gonna have guests at some point. I have a feeling.
Sorry.
Welcome back, buddy. Welcome back. Have a late.
Yeah, I heard an owl in the backyard. What's the radius of an owl? 23 miles?
I don't know how far you can hear them. I didn't think it was that far.
No, I think their habitat for one owl per radius. It's not far. The echo could be far, but I think it's
Hmm.
sounded pretty cool.
I like an owl. You hear them every now and then. We saw one time hanging out in a tree, and you don't get to see that very often. Like it was getting ready. It was
No.
twilight. We were on our walk, and it was just sitting there in the tree waiting to go out hunting, checking it out. What's up, Grateful James? Good to see you, buddy, out there checking in on the show. I think that was a pretty good ABC game. I mean, we kind of got confused. The idea, the sentences,
Yeah, no sentences, just one word.
like abracadabra.
No, that's a lot of letters.
So,
Yeah,
Alf.
yeah, whatever comes to your mind, real quick, boom. One word, no sentence. Then I don't know what the next.
I haven't reached out to Jared yet, Chad. I saw that you posted down there and he liked it. I need to reach out better. I'm not real good at reaching out and asking for people to be on it. I get nervous that yeah, I don't know why I get nervous. I've done it a
Well, how
lot.
did the hell we do it in the beginning?
I wasn't nervous, I guess. I don't know. I'm not
No
nervous.
kidding. Look at the list of people we had.
Yeah, I
We can
know.
do the ABCs of the people we've had on, and probably all these people know
Some of them, yeah, some of them. Some people, well, we don't even know.
them.
As I
Pretty
was,
much.
literally looking through that video that I shared earlier with Mike Lynch on there were some that
In
I
the
didn't
backup,
recognize. But it all happened.
it happened.
We had Daniel Pickle come on the show.
Mhm.
This is a song about two people I really enjoy.
Don't
And
even remember.
I'm grateful for them. So I want to sing a song about it. It goes a little something like this.
You tried Pickle Project.
Mhm.
I know two guys. One is there, the other one's not.
Don't even remember.
You're right. I'm taking a pee.
But that's okay.
You're on your break.
I took a trip aboard the SS John and Phil.
I like that. I like the
And
ring of
then I
that.
came back and started rolling down that hill with them. I love to talk to my friends. They made me feel so good. I love talking about records and other things. I love talking to John and Phil. It fills me with so much goodwill. I don't have enough things to say. Give me a solo there. Do, do.
That's Mika's doing.
The ukulele. I don't even remember this one.
Yeah, we make kazoos today.
What's that?
Go ahead.
I like hanging with John and Phil. It really gets me over the hill.
So we've had a few theme songs written for us. They weren't all hits, but they were written for us.
That's what, yeah.
Oh wow.
Speechless makes me happy that they're happy, and that's the bottom line.
How about, do you remember this show?
I just.
Okay, here's a show I bet you remember.
Oh, great. Better be good, John.
Right
Bernie
What do you
Sisters.
think?
Bernie Sisters.
Call me when you get better. Okay.
Yeah, we're learning. The microphones aren't always the best.
This is on our show.
Yeah, this is our show.
It's different. I thought you were ready, but how
We've had
could
a lot
it
of guests, Phil.
possibly be when I'm
You're pulling up some
not
stuff that, again,
myself?
once we do the show,
You
I never
grasping
watched
at
it again.
nothing,
So I don't remember the last episode, and
and I'm
especially this one.
holding strong.
Something to remember is that that video is just the musical performances. You can watch it on YouTube. But it's just the musical performance from the first 50 shows, which there hasn't been a reissue video of that so far. But
It's pretty cool.
yeah, it works out. It does what it's supposed to be doing. I don't know. What else do you want to add to the show tonight, Phil? You got anything else in here? Or should we let these people go?
What do I got in the yeah, why not? We're a kind of a music thing. Some of the things I've been watching a lot of YouTube video and listening to music, and some of these bands, I'm old school. I'm digging their vibe. I've seen some of them and haven't. If you haven't seen these bands, I'm gonna go through them real. My Morning Jacket, Rush, Psychedelic Furs, The Clash, Queens of the Stone Age, and Billy Strings. That's what I listened to in the last, yeah, and Jefferson Airplane. Uh,
Bring, bring, bring,
and Jay
bring.
Giles. But anyway, been listening,
Yes,
and
yes, yes.
yeah.
It says go to sleep. Okay, time for bed.
God, you don't even listen to me.
The other night on the when we were watching, somebody hung up on the cell phone call, and they went like when you hang up an old phone. But that doesn't do that anymore. That doesn't. Cell phones don't do that. There's no dial tone anymore. That doesn't exist, right?
What? Okay, you done?
I'm not done.
Okay.
I gotta get the outro music ready if I'm done.
Okay.
But the idea is that we got to do the show tonight. I think Tom would be proud that we did the show. Did I shut the window? Where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Okay, I lost track of the window. Um, Meanwhile, back in the year one.
One. Another subject I was I get in contact bands that have changed um uh changed their lead singer. Right? I think we brought this subject up, but what was my note?
Did it
Yeah,
ever work? Did it ever work when they changed the lead singer?
worked or didn't work. I guess would be there's one or the other. You can pick either or category. And most of them, in my eyes, are complete mess. You don't change the band's name and die or whatever. Yeah. I brought it up. Big Alice in Chains fan. Lane Staley died. When checked him out with Walking Papers from Seattle. I do believe it was from. And this guy's dancing around in gym shoes. And I left her sold out show. I left.
Yeah, you leave a show. Sometimes it's okay to leave a show if it's not feeding your soul. You know, I don't know. We walked out of one concert. Well, folks, it looks like Phil has done what he said he wouldn't do, and he froze. So what we're probably going to have happen here.
It wasn't the right vibe. Something was amiss.
Well,
You back?
I think I want to let these people go, and then you and me can hang out for a little bit.
All right, bye.
Well, no, you gotta give him some last advice or
I'm right
something.
here.
You can't just like goodbye. You know.
No, I'm right here. All right, let people go. Hello, everybody. Bye, everybody.
Yeah, tonight's show is dedicated to my good friend Tom Johnson, who couldn't be with us, of course. He's passed on now, but he was a good friend. We spent time, everybody got to know him, hopefully, and trying to find his theme song here. I got back in the background. Here it is. Okay. Yeah, there's too many buttons to push on this thing. I tell you, if you could see the whole screen. They're gonna boot me for it, but I don't care.
Break it up.
On the full screen. Thank you, Phil. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Tuning in Wednesdays. This issue, sometimes it feels weird to talk, screen, whoever's watching. Love you. You all get big hugs.
I'm different.
Just seeing us again.
I don't like this technology, but it's a way to communicate. Miss you all. Love you. Much love.
See you all soon. Wednesday, 7 p.m.